How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about MSNBC digging up some footage that features Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein at a Mar-a-Lago party in 1992. You're talking about almost 30 years ago. Very old footage. Now, in the footage, you see Donald Trump speaking to Jeffrey Epstein, and you got Mika and Joe talking about, oh, what are they really saying here? What's really going on? Oh, I know what they're saying. You know what they're saying? But at the same time, they're not saying what he said, which means they don't know what he said. But I digress. It also shows Donald Trump dancing with some young ladies, adult women, not little girls, adult women. And I saw this guy from Vox post some clips of this particular show on MSNBC. And he was saying, oh, he's getting, quote unquote, handsy with the girl, this, that, and the third. It's like, all right, man, this is called dancing with a girl at a party. You a bachelor, a billionaire. They're throwing themselves on you. It's like, okay, you have Donald Trump just right in the center of the frame, and you got like 4 or 5 women around him. Okay, so they're throwing themselves on him. Obviously, it's clear. You can see it in the actual tape. Everybody has a smile on their face, everybody dancing, everybody having a good time. You know, people trying to say, oh, he's a sexual predator, all this and that. I can't tell. The women are having a great time. Trump's having a great time. What's the problem? What's the big deal? You got some people that have never been to a party, or some that just want to make Trump look bad. You know, it's ridiculous. But back to the whole Jeffrey Epstein situation, people are saying, oh, since he was talking to him, he can't say he didn't like him. He can't say that he hated him. Look, you at a party. It's not like you're just not going to speak to people at the party. Trump may not even really know this guy like that. He just may be speaking to him because he's right there. You know, somebody could say, hey, you know, Trump, meet Jeffrey, or they may be kind of like, you know, brief acquaintances. You know, I've been to these events and you see somebody you know, you talk to them, have small talk for a while. That doesn't mean that I like them really, or they're my best friend, or that I even really know them. You can find footage of me right now speaking to people in a deep conversation recently, like within the past 2 or 3 years, that I don't like right now at all today. If you were to ask me about them, I would say, yo, I don't know who that is. I don't know what you're talking about. Things change, people change. That's just kind of the way it is. All right. So to say that this footage from 1992 proves that Trump is Jeffrey Epstein's friend and all this and that, I mean, that's ridiculous, absurd, okay? And if we're going to go by that, let's look at Oprah Winfrey. Why are we not talking about her connection to Harvey Weinstein? Isn't he locked up right now for some kind of, sexual abuse, child endangerment or something like that? I mean, what's really going on with him? I think his thing was more of the adult women and the whole casting couch situation. All right. But Oprah knew him. There are pictures of Oprah kissing Harvey Weinstein on his cheek, hugged up, smiling, all this and that and the third. And there's one particularly strange picture of her and Harvey. And I'm not sure who the young lady is, like a Miley Cyrus or somebody. If you could just look at it and draw some connections and figure out what's happening, you may see kind of a really weird thing. But for now, I digress. If we're going to say that Trump is somehow guilty of association or guilty by association by this 1992 footage of him talking to Jeffrey Epstein at a party, like any human being would do, talk to somebody at a party, then why not Oprah for her connection to Harvey Weinstein? Why not question her about her kissing Harvey Weinstein on his cheek? I think when Harvey Weinstein got arrested, she put out a statement, and if I can find it, I'll link to it in the description box below. But there was no real questioning from the media. There was no real problem. And the reason is because the media does not really care about these things. Quiet as it's kept. A lot of the media are engaged in much worse behavior than they accuse Trump or anybody else of doing. So they really don't care on the personal level. It's all about trying to push a particular narrative. Okay. The Democratic Party and the mainstream media are bedfellows. So the Democratic Party is going to try to lean on the media to protect them, and the media may not even need the leaning. They'll just do it on their own because that's their personal ideology. That's pretty much how they feel. They want to protect that. As far as the immoral things or the illegal things, that's not even really the point. The point is trying to keep power, politically and to have whatever ideas they want to go forward. It's simple as that. This footage of Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein at Mar-a-Lago from like 30 years ago is a nothing burger. This is no more than the last dying gas, the last gas of air from the mainstream media that is currently drowning. They're underwater trying to get out. There's distrust from the regular everyday citizen. You have cord cutting. You have alternative media coming up and taking a lot of their market share. They're not doing very well. So things like this are really desperate attempts of them to try and maintain their relevancy, to try and still have some power out here. They think, oh, okay, we put this out. Nobody else had it. We're still the big dogs. But what it really does makes you just look silly. It makes you look petty. It makes you look weak. Like you don't have a real argument. All you have are, attacks that you are not doing in an even way. You'll attack those on the right. You'll attack your political opponents, but you won't attack your allies. If you're going to attack Trump, why not attack Oprah and some of the other people on the left that are doing similar things? How about that guy in West Hollywood, if I'm not mistaken? If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. Ed Buck, the millionaire, if not billionaire Democrat donor who had not one, but two black men die in his apartment in a very short period of time, less than 2 years, okay? Who was injecting them with drugs to see how they react. You're talking about using black people as guinea pigs for your drugs. Where is the outrage about that? Where is the actual even, handling of the news? I don't really see it. But like I said, this is what the media does. This is what the Democratic Party does. I'm not surprised at all. If they keep it up, all they're really going to do is ensure a Trump 2020 landslide. Whoever they have in office is going to be treated the same way as Trump by the alternative media. And we're at a point right now that the alternative media has a stronger voice than the mainstream media. And a big part of the reason why is because we're honest. We're going to put out true things about their past, about what they do right now, about their current politics. That's how we're going to win. And that's why they will lose. So that's pretty much all I got. What say you? Do you think that Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were besties because of this old footage from 1992? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. Do you think that Donald Trump was inappropriate with the young ladies at the party? They're having a good time, everybody smiling and laughing, but was it inappropriate? I mean, what's really going on with that? Or do you think that I'm correct here? This is a big time nothing burger and ain't nothing really going on. This is no more than the mainstream old school liberal dying media trying to maintain relevance, trying to maintain power. Whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.